Hi, welcome back to Black Coffee and Grits. I'm Lisa. I'm here today for a kit parade. I'm going to be showing you all the fall patterns that I just kitted up, and I am so excited for fall. As you know, I live in Texas. It is still summer here as far as the temperature goes, but we have cooler weather on the horizon. We had a nice thunderstorm yesterday, and we've got some more rain in the forecast. So we're coming up on September. I'm not sure actually when I'm going to post this video because I'm pre-recording several things because I want to clear the deck, and also I want to dive in and get started on these projects. But today is actually the tail end of August. We're midway through our first week of homeschool. It's going well. We're trying to get back in the groove. I love fall, that like sense of routine that you get back to, and like going to bed a little earlier and waking up a little earlier. It's really truly just my favorite season. I think I love the colors. I mean, what's not to love about the weather, especially after living through the Texas summer? Like, you're just looking forward to that break in temperature. And I know it'll be here soon. It's coming. I can see it. I'm going to decorate this weekend for fall, and I'm looking forward to that. I probably should have gone ahead and decorated before this video, but it hasn't happened yet. So, and I was just too excited. I want to get started stitching. So I was like, let's get these kits in a video so I can dive in. I'm going to go through project bags too while I'm at it, so there'll be some zipping and unzipping and that kind of thing. So the first adorable project bag is from my friend Tracy at Gee Stitchery. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Gee Stitchery, I got it. She is so sweet. She made this for me when I went up to Stitch New England and gifted it to me. And I'm not sure if she made this little, yeah, I think she did make this little zipper pull that's on it. It's so cute. She loves Halloween. So the first project that I kitted up, I'm still not sure what fabric I'm going to stitch this on, so I have two pieces of fabric in here, but maybe you guys can weigh in and tell me what your thoughts are. I think I know which way I'm leaning, but the first chart I kitted up is Away We Ride from Blackbird Designs. I love this. I mean, just all the vibes. You guys are going to be so proud of me. I went through all my floss. I'm proud of myself because it's enjoyable. I went through and I cut it all. Actually, I haven't cut these yet because I just got these in. I kitted all this up from Color and Cotton, although they're not Color and Cotton flosses, but I kitted it up through their website. So they have all the thread lines. So these are mostly, it looks like Gentle Arts and a few, looks like they're all Gentle Arts threads. Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they? Don't you love this color palette? I love this color palette. So I had pulled out a couple pieces of fabric. I have this Volcano Bayou, which it just has like all the earthy vibes. I'm just a little bit afraid that it's not going to show up because there's not enough contrast, but I love the colors in it. I might do some test threads. And then the other piece of fabric I have pulled out is a piece of Hazelwood by Fiber on a Whim. And this is 28 count linen, whereas the Volcano is a 16 count Aida. That might also determine how I want to stitch, like what kind of fabric I want to stitch it on, what I end up choosing. But anyway, so this is the first kit. I'm going to put things back as I go. I'm trying to be more organized, and like I said, I did go through and like rework all my flosses and all my projects, and I'm so happy with them. I think the only one I haven't done yet is Hawk Run, just because it's so many flosses. It's a big undertaking. Okay, another absolutely adorable bag. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Is my memory going to work? This is from Shiba Designs in Canada. Yes, I did it. She's on Etsy. Adorable little witch. She's kind of like a she's like a farm girl witch. She's got all these cute animals. And then I want to show you the inside of the bag because it's so cute. She puts these charms on here, which make a lot of noise, but they're really fun. Look at the inside. It's got little barns and like a little pumpkin scene. So stinking cute. So what's in this bag is Tingles from Lizzy Kate. And it's a series, if you're not already familiar with it, it's a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patterns. Each of these patterns has like 2 smalls in it. And I'm going to stitch it all up together. So it's going to look like this when it's completed. And I'm struggling with fabric on this one too because like my heart says go with the traditional what's on the picture, which I have this beautiful piece of 32 count Belfast hay bale medium from Color and Cotton, which is like, it's like so yummy and I love the color. But then I've also been holding on to this beautiful piece of like purplish called Heather from Fiber on a Whim. So I'd love to get your opinions because sometimes I want, oh, there was another chart. So were there 6 of these? Sorry, I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that would make more sense. That there were 12. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So weigh in and tell me what you think. If I should stitch it on the like traditional fabric or if I should go wild and do purple. I've been wanting to do something on purple and I have all the floss for this. I went through and put them on really cute floss drops that I made from just scrapbook paper. And I think it's kitted up in mostly the called for. I think in some instances I use the DMC, in some instances I use the Week Styleworks, depending on what I had. Yeah, that looks like the case. Oh, except for another thing I was like torn about, whether I wanted to go a little brighter on the blue that's in the pattern. So the more slate colored blue is the one that's the called for, and then the teal. I just love that color. I love teal with like orange and brown and that pretty gold. And look at this beautiful like magenta color that's in here. I think that one's actually, no, it is a DMC. Super fun. Anyway, one more thing to tell you, if you are stitching these on the Lizzy Kate website, they have a free like outline and like telling you how to put the charts together with a little border that you can stitch for putting them all together. So I printed that out from their website. It's free. So that's Tingles. I guess I'm so torn about the fabric. I'm loving that hay bale though. That's probably the way I'm gonna go. Although I just really want to stitch something on that purple because I think it's fun for Halloween. So these aren't all going to be Halloween projects. Some of them are just fall. Oh, and you know what? This isn't completely kitted up either. This is a really cute bag. Another one from Shiba Designs. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love the turkeys. So this actually isn't completely kitted up, but it is the November wordplay from With Thy Needle and Thread. And I just started gathering some floss that I liked because I'm picking my own colors for this. And I kind of went with just some of the colors that I had been using over and over again, like repeated. And then I pulled some Color and Cotton that were from like the thread clubs. And for the fabric, I pulled, what is this? Fiber on a Whim, 14 count Ada in the color Caramel Macchiato. And I've been cutting on it because I've used some of this. It was a bigger piece. But this is going to be really pretty. And then I sat there and told you that I had like organized all my floss, but I guess I didn't get back to this one. I hadn't put them on thread drops just yet, but I'll get there. I want to finish that. That's the last one in that series that I need to complete. stitching, and then I need to get caught up on FFOs. Okay, this bag is so cute. It's the black cats and the pumpkins. It came from the Stitch Niche, my LNS. And this pattern is, I know you've probably seen a lot of people stitching this. I've been wanting to stitch this for a long time. This is, excuse me, this is a PDF pattern, and I printed it out and I didn't take great care of it, putting it back. Sorry, I'm covering it up too. Halloween Quaker from Lila's Studio. And let me see if I can get zoomed in a bit there so you can see all of it. It's going to be super fun. And I saw this, I think I saw this stitched up at the Stitch Niche. And I was like, oh, I want to stitch that. And again, I'm struggling with fabric to pick from because the model is stitched on Murky. And I ordered a piece of Murky, and it is a, let's see, the tag is on it. It is a 32 count Lugana Murky, so I think the dye is a little bit different than the linen Murky. So this is fabric choice number 1. You guys are going to be like, this girl can't make decisions to save her life. Or fabric number 2, which is a linen, and it does have more purple and green in it. Seraphim, called Haunted, so it's a 32 count linen. And I think I'm leaning toward this one, even though I loved it on Murky, but I feel like this might represent the linen Murky just a little bit better, even though it's a different dyer. And I don't know, I'm leaning that direction. Really pretty flosses on this, and I made a cute little cabochon bling out of the little house that's on the chart. So I can't remember. I did not pull the called for on these. I picked my own colors from Color and Cotton mostly, but they are, let's see, and also grits and black coffee, of course. Black coffee and grits, plus all the rest are either classic Colorworks or Color and Cotton. And then that 1 week Styworks grits. So, ooh-wee, I can't wait to stitch with those. Oh my gosh, this is getting me in the mood for fall. So, ready. Seeing the same colors repeated over and over again. Okay. Really cute bag. Where did this come from? I believe, oh, the tag is on it, Black Cat Stitchery. It's that really adorable Teresa Kogut fabric. The little black cat zipper pull should have been a hint as well. And of course, in this bag is a Teresa Kogut pattern because that's fitting, right? And I actually think I have another pattern in this bag, but that's for another time. So this is Whimsy Witch. Is that her name? Whimsy Witch's Angry House by Teresa Kogut. And I saw this, I think I saw it at StitchCon or Stitch Away, one of the two. It was in the annex and it was a trunk show and it was so cute, finished on that pumpkin. And I came back home and I found the pumpkin at Hobby Lobby. So I have the pumpkin and I'm going to finish it on that. And I think I'm going to stitch this on this really pretty gray fabric. Ooh. The maker is Color and Cotton, maybe? Yeah, Cottage Stone is the color. And I picked my own colors for this, just looking at the pattern and pulling things that I thought kind of went, because it's a small chart and I had some really fun floss left from Forbidden Fiber Co. from a kit that I picked up at Stitch New England. I think that was Stitch New England. So, ooh, these are going to be so fun. And so there's some Color and Cotton flosses that I just love the colors of, and then those Forbidden Fiber Co.'s, and then I pulled one DMC probably for her face. So that's going to be so fun. I can't wait to stitch that. How am I going to get all of these done in one season? Probably not, but I'm going to have fun trying. Okay. This, ooh, where did this bag come from? I believe this bag came from Stitchnitch. It is just some turkeys. Aren't they fun? Turkeys with beautiful bright turquoise. I thought this bag was perfect for this project. Oh, here's another one with 2 pieces of fabric because I'm still trying to decide how I want to stitch it. The pattern is from Bent Creek, called Uber Turkey. I love him, and I've seen him stitched up at the Silver Needle, which is where I got this pattern. And it's stitched up on some like higher count fabric with pearl cottons, but I wasn't sure about doing that. I need to do some math calculations because I do want it to turn out like a decent size. Oh, and I haven't finished putting these on floss drops, but I have all the DMC thread colors that I pulled based on the pearl cottons. And then I have 2 pieces of fabric here. I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. I've got a coloring cotton, looks like a limited edition Lugana in 32 count, which is just a pretty kind of oatmeal color. And then I also picked up this from Hobby Lobby because I just really liked the color variegation on it. So it's 18 count Ada in color natural, it looks like, from Zweigart. So I'm torn. Oof. I'll make a game time decision, I'm sure. Sometimes, do you guys like to stitch up a little like sample, or do you just get going or do you just pick one fabric to start with instead of worrying yourself over 2 pieces of fabric? I was also thinking about on that particular piece because I heard the Colorado cross stitcher talk about how you could stitch over, you know, multiple X's to make it bigger. So I might do that, but again, I got to make some calculations and make sure I have enough fabric. What do we have here? I believe this is another bag from the Stitchnitch. And I did put my zipper pull from my friend Tracy from Gee Stitchery on it. She made these. It just seemed fitting with those pumpkins. And what is in this bag? Some more duplicate fabrics. This is Jack-o'-lantern Jubilee from With Thy Needle and Thread. And last year I stitched this piece from the book on this beautiful hazelwood linen from Fiber on a Whim. So, I don't know what this pattern is, but I also stitched this cat, and I was trying to put things together to go in the dough bowl. So this cat is on this fun, like orangey linen. And so this is where I was thinking about maybe pulling in and stitching one of the pieces on the purple again. I had another piece of purple. This is 18 count limited edition fabric from Coloring Cotton. So either this or go back to the hazelwood. I was thinking about stitching, I think that the one with the little raven, is he a raven or a crow? This one. And I have all the called for floss for this. So whatever is in the book that's called for, I pulled all of those. And I have more than what's needed just for that one particular project because I pulled them all for the book. And it looks like there's a couple of skeins of DMC in here too. I made y'all think that I did all my homework. It looks like I really didn't do all my homework. I thought I did. I made good progress though. Oh, my hoop. Oh, I love this bag. This bag is also from Shiba Designs. Beautiful colors with those fun little houses, and I felt like it was just perfect for this. So, trying not to make so much noise with the tags. This is Autumn Tradition Sampler from Tiny Modernist. I love this. And I pulled a piece of fabric from my stash that's maybe a little bit more blue than what's shown in the picture, but I think it'll work. I have this beautiful piece of Grace Notes fabric in the color Michelle. It's a 32 count linen, and I have a lot of this, so I'm trying to use my stash instead of you know, just going wild buying more fabric. So this is all DMC floss. I made some really cute floss drops the other day, and I pulled all the DMCs. I see here that I have this really super bright white, which is Blanc, and I think what I'm going to do is use grits instead, just to soften it up a little bit, because I enjoy stitching with grits a lot. And when you have a lot of white fill, you know, or a lot of white stitches, I'll just enjoy stitching with it more. So beautiful, beautiful DMCs. Can't wait to get started on this. I did already pull out some fall stitching. I pulled out my Babushka's Blossoms. I'm going to try to get it finished before I start one of these. Okay, last kitted project. Oh my, I'm having a project bag avalanche. This is a really adorable bag from my friend Michelle Lee Quilts. She has a shop on Etsy. And this is an empty bag. Does that mean I can kit up one more project? I think maybe it does. And I think, oh, I know what I'm gonna kit up. Hold tight. The next video I'm going to record is going to be a haul video, because my table is full of summer haul and I'm ready to get it put away. So I printed out some PDF charts that I want to kit up and stitch for the dough bowl. So this is what I'll put in the Michelle Lee Quilts bag. Autumn by Emily Call. I just love this one. I think it's so cute how she has it finished with the buffalo check. That's probably what attracted me to this. So I'm going to try to duplicate that when I FFO it. And I'm just going to pull my own colors probably. It looks like she has some Gentle Art, Classic Colorworks, Weeks, and DMC. I might have all those. I'll probably pull them and just see. We'll just see what I have. Because these are so small. I don't want to make a run to the store. I'll probably just pull from stash. And then this is the other one, also from Emily Call. It's Halloween, another dough bowl pillow, and I love her finish on this one too. The cute little raffia with that little dot fabric. Adorable. Okay, so I decided I'm going to keep like a smalls bag going of like things I want to stitch for the dough bowl by season. So there we go. That worked out perfectly now, didn't it? Okay, so that wasn't as long as I thought it would be, but that's okay. Sometimes a quick little video is good, because I know sometimes the epic long ones, I personally end up having to pause them several times. So I think that's all for now, and I will be recording a haul video, so you can look forward to that. And then probably at the end of August, that's where we are now. At the end of September, I'll get into a schedule of doing like regular floss tubes, like, because I'll be all caught up on showing you all the parades. Like we've had parades and parades and parades, but our parades are fun. So I hope that you have some fun fall stitching planned, and I will see you later. Happy stitching!